Good evening and welcome to Fun Night. I am your co-host, Ben Holmes. And if you watched last week's show, then you would know that there would be a slight twist this week. So let me introduce to you your co-host, Flufferhorn.
Hello, darlings. Well, thank you for having me, I had nothing else to do this week, so I had to present this shit show, Thank you so much for that introduction, peasant.
You're very welcome.
Yes, my name is Flufferhorn. I am George's cousin. I have been told to promote his social medias, whatever the fuck that means. So please go and like these shit shows. Facebook at George Coppin, actor and comedian. YouTube at George Coppin. Or Instagram at Coppin1412. Now this week, I wanted him to promote a PayPal. So if you would be so kind and donate, they would all be very much appreciated at paypal.me/George Coppin. Please let me welcome the other guests for tonight. We have Greg Phillips, Alex Leem, aka Short Ass, and Rachel. Hello.
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 Well, thank you all for your wigs as well.
That's all right. I haven't had this much fun with hair since the 90s.
What, since the 90s or since you were 90?
Well, I'm looking good on it. That's all I can say.
This is just pure solidarity.
Well, we have a few comments already. Lord Sparkles, have fun, gigglers. Well, thank you, Lord Sparkles. You can sparkle over me anytime.
It'd be a miracle if Flufferhorn can keep that voice up for the whole hour.
We have John Morris. This can only go well. Tell me, out of that picture, which one's John Morris?
So, gotta say, Labour's slogan's gone downhill since things can only get better.
Which one is John Morris?
He's the one at the front.
Oh, that's a shame. We have Roger Poulter. OMG, I know. WTF. We have John Morris. I see no different. Don't you fucking say I look like my cousin anytime, or I'll fucking kick the shit out of you.
Were you French then, just for a second?
This is the best thing I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Really?
Hello,
We
Susie.
have Susie Frost. This is the best thing I've ever watched. Well, thank you. You haven't got out much, have you, Susie? If you think this is entertainment. Rob Turner says Jon Snow. What the fuck's he talking about? Never mind.
Are you related to Ben at all, Flufferhorn? Because there's a lot of similarities I've noticed.
How dare you? I've never been so insulted in my life.
Nor have I.
You should be so lucky. Ishi Khan says hello, Flufferhorn. John, this prick's back again.
Wow.
Martin said, ha ha ha, good to see Ben dressed up. I know, right? God, we are getting so many more comments because of me. God. Katie does comment, said, beautiful ladies. Well, thank you. It's the long hair. It's the long hair crew, exactly.
Oh, it's good to be back in the long hair crew.
We're going to start a glam rock band after this.
Yeah. John Morris says it's the cast of Hairspray after leaving rehab.
Well, it's not worked. I still look shagged.
That's also the funniest thing John Morris has ever said.
Katie says Greg looks like a Eurovision contestant. And apparently you look like Atkinson in Blackadder the First.
Blackadder's First. Thanks, Katie. Thank you.
Hell, these comments are coming in thick and fast.
Yeah.
Daniel says Greg looks like the girl from Lazy Town grew a ginger beard.
Ah, yes.
Now let's get on with the first round, shall we? Which is, I don't know what it is. I think it might be this one.
Text me a word.
Apparently, according to George, you have to send a text to someone and you must get a reply with this word in. You cannot include that word within the text, and the person you send it to can't be someone you live with. This week's word, which I chose, is someone who makes me crack and pop and sizzle. Oh, it's Ainsley Harriott. He can sit on my pan any day.
Oh.
He can put me in his work anytime he likes. But remember, don't send it yet, because that would be naughty.
Right. I've got to send a text and get.
Don't send it yet. No, naughty.
No, I'm not going to send it to her. That'd be cheating.
How many times did this person want to put this comment? John Morris says, Greg and George really wanted to come last on Lockload. Greg and George really wanted to come last on Lockload. Greg and George really want... We get the picture.
Ainsley Harriet.
Show us your legs, Flufferhorn. Well, if you insist, Ishi. There's more to me than just this dress and face. Boom. Look at it. Admire it. Well, I slip off the chair and kill myself. Have you got your text ready?
Give me a second. I don't have many friends, so I can't text, but I can do Messenger.
Don't send it yet, remember. Do not send it yet.
Who's
That would be
sending it?
naughty.
That sounded like someone sending.
Greg, was that you?
No, I had a Facebook message. It's fine. I've got my
Oh,
text
that was
message.
just not.
It just sent a big thumbs up.
Did you send a... Wait, Ben, have you sent your text?
No.
Good. You better not have. Alex, we'll come to you first. Who are you texting or what are you saying?
I'm texting Graham Whistler, and I'm going to say, what is the name of that celebrity chef that used to do Can't Cook, Won't Cook?
Can't cook, won't cook.
Rachel, who are you texting and what are you saying?
I'm texting my friend Kizzy, saying, what's the name of that chef who did the show Ready, Steady, Cook?
And Greg. Well, Greg, can you clarify you're not texting to anyone outside of your house? Because Susie says Greg has friends. I'm as shocked as you are.
Well, I'm just about to reinforce Susie's comment there by saying that I'm texting my mum and saying, what's that chef's name? He's black, bald head, generally nice guy.
Okay, I think we found out who's woke on the panel.
And Ben, who are you texting?
I'm texting my brother and I'm saying, which chef presented the original Ready, Steady, Cook and is also a meme? Because he is a meme.
You can all send your text now and then let me know when you get a reply.
Why, thank you.
Rob Turner says Flufferhorn isn't the hardest wank.
Oh,
The
wow.
easiest. They're all thinking it, but Rob said it. Susie says Greg has a mum that hasn't disowned him.
She was so keen to type that by the looks of things.
Yeah, Susie needs to. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Well done.
I get the
Well
feeling
done,
Susie
Susie.
had this sudden burst of energy knowing she was slagging Greg off, that she typed it too quickly.
I'm fucking giving her a gig and she's still slating me.
Daniel says give your meat a good rub. Get those spices in there, you know.
You Portuguese now, Flufferhorn. You go around the
I got
continents.
a reply.
Oh, you had a reply?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it correct though?
It is.
Oh,
Oh,
I've got mine.
quick.
I've got mine. He's put big old Ainsley, Harriets of Fire.
Very nice. It's Ben and Rachel on a team versus Alex and Greg. If you hadn't figured that already, like, come on. So that's 4 points to Rachel and 3 points to Alex.
Hey.
That would have been 4 if I hadn't left the bloody thing on silent. Damn it.
Susie said it's my favorite sport. And judging from your picture, you don't play much sport. So, Roger said Alex looks like Matt Hancock in drag.
Oh,
Alex just looks like Matt Hancock. There's just no.
And John's back, saying, honestly, I think George's mum is Hitchcock psycho-style situation.
You American now, Flufferhorn?
While we wait for the other two to get their message, you need your pen and paper for this game.
all right.
In this game, I'm going to be giving you something to draw. but you're going to be drawing it with the pen in your mouth and your eyes closed.
Bloody hell. All right.
Yes, I know. I get that a lot. And this week, you're drawing a castle.
Okay.
That
So
shouldn't be
start
that hard.
now.
Castle.
God, it looks like the weirdest blowjobs in the world.
Hmm.
How has this show survived 9 weeks? I would never know what you'd lot see in my cousin. He's so pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well. Ah.
You know what I love about this more than anything is that we can hardly see Alex and Greg's face. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, God, he put the thing down.
I'm off my tits on the smell of Sharpie.
Well,
That wasn't too bad.
apparently, with the last comment about you looking like Bad Hancock, Katie says, is that what he wears to suck off dogs? Would you like to comment, Alex?
No.
Okay, that's a yes.
Okay, I think I've done all right with that. To be fair, with my eyes shut and drawing in my mouth.
John Morris says, and then it's just George talking to himself in a wig, pretty much. Lord Sparkle says, what a fantastic way to keep your guests silent.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been silent since 9 o'clock. I've got really lot to say.
And don't show us yet. Wait your turn, Rachel. Wait your turn. And Susie says, Flufferhorn, Sasquin, you know it, girl.
It'll be time to show your castle when Flufferhound reaches South Africa.
Oh, Chinese.
All reaches the wall.
Once it gets racist, then we can never go back.
Yeah, because there's all sorts of things right with what's going on right now.
Let's start with the pink monstrosity that is Greg.
I managed this.
That's not too bad,
That's
actually,
pretty
with
good.
someone
That's
of
not
your
bad.
hands.
That
It's a
actually,
bit-
the
not
castle
bad.
door looks like Ben in profile.
I mean, it's a bit lopsided, but I think overall.
Shows your face, but hey ho, there we go.
Yeah, well, nobody likes symmetry, do they?
No. Let's go for Alex. Let's see your picture, Alex. That's not too bad, actually.
I mean, if I was an architect, I'd be sacked, but not too bad for saying it was in my mouth. I can't believe I just said that. Unbelievable.
Sorry.
Oh,
He acts like that's the first time he said that.
I've got a reply. I've got a reply from my mother.
Ainsley Harriet, you get 2 points, your team. Well done.
Oh, 2 kisses. Where were my
You've
kisses,
got 2
Graham?
kisses, eh?
Ben, have you had a reply yet?
No, which is a bit strange. I don't know what he's doing. He's
I like how I gave her absolutely
probably
no
with his girlfriend.
context whatsoever, and she just said Ainsley Harriet. That was it. Nothing like why or what the fuck are you asking me that for? Just Ainsley Harriet.
Rachel, let's see your castle.
My mine comes with a thing on the top, already pre-drawn, but then it just looks like a mushed crown. With a
I
bit
mean,
of-
if you did the smile with your eyes closed, you would have got the full 5 points there and then.
I
Yeah.
like that. It looks more like the Iron Throne. It's good.
And let's see, Ben. Come on, Ben. Show us your castle.
There you go.
you better. It looks
Yeah.
like something out of Monsters Inc. Oh my god.
Eh?
Jesus
Oh, wow.
Christ, that's shite.
Rah!
Ah, thanks. Cheers.
No worries.
I'm just trying to be emo. I'm just enjoying having a fringe.
Mm.
Yes, is that what you call it, Alex? God. So limelight attention seeker. I think
Gotta
think
go
I
through the
will-
job of being a comedian.
that
draw
will
a castle with my mouth.
go for the. Sorry, Greg, are we keeping you?
No, I was just she's not watching because we get a delay and we
See,
get
I've already
feedback.
got like
So.
a fan on my side. Susie's like coming in, like she did a moat and everything. No one else did a moat.
You were lucky to get a fucking door, to be honest. So
It was more like a mangled gate, really. rather than-
Alex, let me see yours again, please. Short ass. I think I'm gonna give that to Short Ass. Why is your name Short Ass, by the way?
It's our new nicknames for each other.
Oh,
So you're
That make George
mine
Giant,
and
then.
Greg, George, Greg, George, G. Shit, one of you
It's
who
not
isn't
me.
here.
George
You
isn't
mean-
here. I am
you
very
mean
much
my
here.
pathetic cousin of mine? God, he's so boring.
Yes, that's the one. The god of tits and wine.
Oh, me.
Mm.
That's me, darling. Don't get us mixed up, whatever you do. Now, the next game, which apparently is a fan favorite, is Songa. Who? Jesus Christ, he's done his own voiceover. That's so pathetic. But apparently, in this song, I'm going to be giving you all a song to sing and a style to sing it in.
Oh,
And apparently, I'm singing this week, so that's why the bastards dropped me in it. Alex, let's start with yours. Now,
Oh, good.
apparently, you do a show every Sunday night,
Oh,
correct?
Correct,
Back on
yes.
this one this week.
And last Sunday, you admitted to an impression. Do you remember who?
Ah, Christ. Yes. The former leader of the Conservative Party, William Hague.
Well, this week, you're singing Combine Harvester as William Hague. I will give you all your songs first so you can get the lyrics. Greg, you're singing Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, which is the song you were listening to before the show.
you twat!
And Rachel, you're singing Africa by Toto.
Oh,
What am I singing it in the style of? Or?
Oh, wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to look at the lyrics.
That's fine. John Morris says, I'm playing a new game right now. Count the number of accents George accidentally uses. And Martin's playing, and he's up to 7. Mm. You're supposed to be singing this.
Somebody's playing Erica Badu. They're trying to get you a copyright strike and get you taken off, Fluffon.
Do
Don't stand
you
for it.
mind? How dare you? Greg,
What?
Do I get any
playing
bonus
music?
points? Do I get bonus points for recognising that's Erica Badu?
No, darling. Even with
Shite.
that week. If you can get me Flufferhorn onto your show, then yes.
We'll
Greg,
talk after.
stop! That's better. I've muted him.
Greg, mime.
Doing? So I was looking up the lyrics.
You
I
need
was
to turn your
looking-
music off. I do not want a copyright strike. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we need to turn the music off because otherwise we'll get it.
Zenzi
Copyright.
Gaming is here. Hey George, Jaden here, watching you in Panto. Well, hello Jaden. Thanks for watching. I think he may be under 18, so this could get fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Now, Alex, let's start with you.
Right.
I'll mute Greg.
That wasn't Greg. That was me playing out on my phone just so you think it was Greg. Sorry, Greg. I dropped you in it. Right.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Right. Combine Harvester by the Wurzels as sung by William Hague.
That's what we've got to do.
Okay.
Have you domestic when we've gone off air? It's fun. I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh ah, ooh ah. I threw me pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Now something's telling me that you're avoiding me. Come on down, darling. I got something. You got something I need. So I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Come on now. Let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key.
Oh, well done, darling. You know, truly,
I-
really.
I had no idea that William Hague sounded like Alan Bennett.
That's the thing, because it's been so
sorry.
long since I've done the William Hague impression. I just don't do the Alan Bennett. Alan Bennett would have been better.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg,
Sorry,
let's go with.
Horn. Can I just interrupt 1 second? I've had a
Of course,
reply.
yes, go on. You
Hey.
finally got a text.
There you
Better
go.
late than never.
Hey.
You get 1 point. We've got a comment
Only one.
from Susie. I feel like there's going to be a Netflix true crime documentary made about these horrendous characters. Oh, God, yes.
Does anyone else want to see the Flufferhorn podcast starting soon? I know I do.
Isn't that what you say to me in bed?
Wow.
Now, Greg, you are
You've got an
singing
under 18 viewer here, George. Calm down.
Back to Black by Amy Winehouse as Scooby Doo.
Oh,
You're such a bellend.
I don't remember those lyrics.
They're in there. So,
I tried my best on. If it helps, the original song was We Didn't Start the Fire, but then you insisted on playing Amy Winehouse, so I changed it.
that's not my fault. Lucy's here. And
Don't blame your missus! I muted that band. Whatever you like, Greg.
I can't wrap my lips around this. I'm laughing too much.
Oh, giggity. Is
I
that
can't
what you say
do
to
it.
your
I
missus?
can't do it. I can't physically do it.
Do it,
It's
you
not a-
bitch. Do it, you bitch.
Right died 100 times. I can't do it. It's not fair. You have not got a chance. I can't do it. I can't. I'm out. I sacrifice.
No, you don't
Come
get
on,
the chance.
Shaggy.
Oh,
If you do it, I will do you a deal, Greg. You do it, and I tell you who chose Scooby Doo.
they've
I
already
don't
admitted
care.
in the comments.
I don't
Even
care.
Greg would look there.
No, I'm out. I sacrifice for points. Roar.
Or do you want to nominate someone to do it? Do you like Ben?
No, I'm
You
not
like
that. No, I'm not that fucking cruel, Susie.
Lord Sparkle didn't realize Combine Harvester is about cocaine. I'll give you a key. Well,
Any song, if you delve deep enough, could be said it's about drugs.
that is very true.
Yeah.
If this show cuts short by 5 minutes, Greg, I'm blaming you.
Yeah.
I'll drag it out later. Don't worry about it.
Oh, giggity. I bet you will, you dirty hole. Rachel,
Tell
you're
you.
singing Africa as Ness from Gavin and Stacey.
Oh.
Is it bad that
Not
I've never
your
seen Gavin and Stacey?
Die.
I've never seen Gavin and Stacey.
What?
Same.
That's it. Can you do Scooby-Doo instead? That one's going.
Oh, am I going to do the Scooby-Doo impression?
I'll give Greg the Ness from Gavin and Stacey because he's being a fucking wimp.
I've never seen Gavin and Stacey.
Well, too bad.
You could use some time to find out what it's going to be better than Scooby-Doo, isn't it? All right. So, Africa by Scooby-Doo. Right here, the drums echo in the noise. But she hears only the whispers of some quiet conversation. This is terrible, but it's fucking happening. In 12:30 flight, the moonlight wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. Terrible.
Is that really all you're giving us?
Yeah, it's better than
Yeah.
what Greg could give.
I mean, that is true.
That is entirely true. I'll give it.
Oh,
And I don't even have a wig. Greg
I
gave me-
know. Beautiful natural hair, darling. Really beautiful. Now, Greg, you're going to be singing your song as Ness from Gavin and Stacey, and I don't give a
I
shit.
haven't
what
seen Gavin and Stacey.
Just speak. Just
There's so many-
sing in a Welsh accent.
Yeah, just say Welsh.
Just sing in a very aggressive Welsh accent, and you'll be all right.
Just remember that the Welsh just sound like they're constantly confused and questioning everything.
Oh, I should
You
be
got a
able-
head start, Greg.
I'll bitch.
Oh, true.
Hang on, let me get lyrics because I'm fucked otherwise. Not like that I wasn't fucked before.
Bitch, you can get fucked even in the dark.
We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died. See, that's my best Welsh accent. That's all you're getting. I'm sorry. I'm shit at impressions. I'm shit at accents. I hate this game.
You're To be fair, I'm trying to do Scooby Doo. He doesn't even. His accent is dog.
Rachel, at least you gave it a go, darling. Unlike that piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm happy to be this show's piece of shit.
Oh,
Yes.
leave bearded Princess Peach alone.
Thank you.
Now, apparently, I've got to sing this week, as
Yes.
Ben told me. And I'm singing Sex Bomb as
Yes, you
Harry
do.
Hill.
You've clearly
It's true.
chosen that yourself.
No, actually.
Yes.
The song, maybe. The impression he chose for me, that dickhead in the corner.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Bye, me baby. What the fuck? You're a salad. Infrared to see me move for the night. I'm gonna fire, shoot me right. Let me just do the.
Harry
I thought
Hill.
you've Googled how to do a Harry Hill impersonation, Fluff a
I
Horn.
said I tried to. You're trying to do a drag impression, and then Harry Hill
Spent
on
all
top
week
is
trying to do this.
it's quite difficult, darling.
You haven't nailed the drag impression yet.
Exactly. Go in then, bitch. What does Harry Hill sound like?
Well, we've narrowed it down to not that.
It's not that easy, is it, George? Fluff a horn. Sorry.
See if you can get through an entire verse and see how many accents you can throw in into one verse of Sex Bomb.
A sex bomb, you're a sex bomb.
It's like West Country.
You can give it to me when I need to come along. Give me something, sex bomb, sex bomb.
No,
You're
he's
on
doing Indian.
Holy
Dodgy
shit.
area. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful, dude.
Would you shut the fuck up? Baby, you can turn me on.
Worst hour of Babe Station ever.
Well, that didn't go quite to plan, did it?
It's not that easy, is it?
You can fuck off. It's nice.
I'm looking at Martin's comment saying that.
Zoe Stoner says, hello. Where the hell have you been, Zoe, for the last half an hour? Martin, didn't know Harry Hill had a breakdown. Yes, there's a lot about Harry Hill you don't know. The pink hair has turned Greg into a red. That's the
Great diva.
great
Great
diva.
diva.
It's okay. We speak Sheffield. It's fine.
Well, I don't speak peasant, you know. It's descended into madness, but
There's half an hour left. There's time for that accent.
I don't know if we have any more rounds to do. Oh, yes, actually, I think we do. We have. Hang on, let me get rid of Susie's comment. We don't want to see Susie. She's a waste of time. We have.
Weird wish list.
Oh,
That's
Well,
a good
thanks to that voiceover. Thanks to that voiceover, I'm never getting turned on again.
I am now.
Got American now. I've got American now. So in this game, I told the people.
Fluff everywhere.
That's your catchphrase, Fluffahorn. Fluff everywhere.
In this game, the people had to submit a picture from the Wish website. The weirdest, the better.
Oh, we're not texting anymore.
No, that was the first game, Alex. Keep up.
Okay, all right.
Jesus Christ. It's like working with cows. The first person who
Cows?
sent me a picture was Greg. Greg, do you want to talk about this?
I completely forgot that that's what I sent you. I think this was, if I'm right, I need to have a look. And sorry, you're going to get a close up of my face now.
Oh dear.
I think your roots need doing.
They do. Exquisite. 925. This is apparently 18 karat gold, right? But it's £2, and it's got Donald Trump's face on it in profile.
absolute
I mean,
bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. I bought 12, clearly. I don't know. I just thought it was. I mean, for £2, you've got an 18 carat, 18 carat gold fucking sovereign ring with Donald Trump's face on it. I thought that were an absolute steal.
I think that there's a market for edgelords who are a bit violent to like buy 5 of those and have them as a really personalised knuckle duster.
Is that? Do they go by the name of James Wilson?
Who's James Wilson?
Oh, have you not been following the forums? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I say that joke didn't work,
The
did it?
grill he got from Wish, yeah.
I have a note here from George. You might understand this, Alex. He says, that looks like something Spiky Mike would wear.
Luckily, he would never watch anything like this. He's too busy sat at home being pleased with himself. So, so we can say what we like. And between us, we can afford a much better solicitor. So,
Alex, you were the next person who sent me a picture. Do you want to talk about this?
Oh, of course I do. Who wouldn't? Who won't want to talk about that? I just when you think there is nothing else for you to leave your jaw hanging open from Wish, there is the large huggable baguette pillow. Now just £14, bargain, right?
It was 18 quid, so you saved him 4.
Yeah, I mean, and look how pleased she is with her huge baguette pillow.
What I love is that you can select the size, so you might be able to get a small baguette, medium, or large.
I'd like to get 2 and just like leave them in the front room so that any would-be burglars would think I'm not going in there if that's the size of his slippers.
No, I'd get 2 and make a me sandwich. I think.
Oh God, that is not what the world needs. I would rather have COVID.
Okay. By the looks of things, from the thumbnails on the left, she had the same idea in the second picture down, which was certainly So I'm actually thinking about it. 2 of those would be 28 quid if we club together and get Greg 2 of them. That's what I want to say.
I'm saying club together for a club sandwich.
Yeah.
They would make for a mean pillow fight.
It wouldn't it just?
But Joe Baker says, wait till she discovers sliced bread.
That's true. I wouldn't buy that myself because I don't know if any of the other chaps have ever experienced or ever would own up to the phenomenon of sleep humping.
Where you're going to say inbred?
No, well, it's kind of the same thing.
Well,
no, I mean, if you're napping on the sofa and you cuddle up to your bread pillow, you might be having a dream that it's something other than a bread pillow. These things happen. Only human.
Do you sleep rape? Is this where we're heading?
Okay, now you're just making it sound filthy.
I mean, because it sounded dead clean before, did it? I mean,
yeah, you just twisted it now. Twisted it.
Susie said, I'm sorry, did we forget my cuddly pig trot? Not everything's about you, Susie. God.
Ooh, get told.
And then Martin says, poor Rachel, God love putting up with these absolute nutters.
I know. Bless you, Martin. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
You get used to it.
I know.
So is that all you want to say on your inbred pillow?
Well, yes. What else?
Well, Ben submitted 2 photos. Well, I should say originally somebody else wanted to submit your bread pillow, but you beat them to it. So well done. Ben submitted firstly this, and then this. We'll talk about the first one first.
Yeah, well, I think they're just really cool, aren't they? And they're obviously, I just think you go out in the dark and you sound like waving your fingers about, and you could make some sort of like little light show with your fingers. I just think it's really cool for £4. I think they're a really neat little idea.
If you want to finger
with the light as well, you could warm your fingers up as well when the lights get hot on your fingers. So yeah, go on to the next picture.
That would make fingering interesting if they warm up.
I forgot the next thing I sent you. There you go. Oh yeah. Well, Yeah, they're pretty good. Any Star Wars
Don't
fans
just say,
like
yeah,
them?
they're good. Talk about them.
Well, I was thinking, eat your noodles, or eat anything you want with chopsticks, and then once you're finished, you can immediately burst into some, lightsaber fight. Just little novelty things
Now-
like that. It's what Wish is all about, isn't it?
That's possibly the most sensible thing I've seen on Wish.
Yeah.
Going back to your
There is
gloves.
little sensible things like that.
Susie had the same idea as me. Imagine fisting someone with them gloves.
No,
You really like their day up.
You were being a bit more romantic. You said fingering. Susie's clearly got some anger issues.
Well, we know
feel-
he's in the top corner.
I feel sorry for Susie's boyfriend if that's going off right now.
Hmm.
10,000 people immediately brought this and regretted it. Did they though? Did they?
Yeah.
Now,
That's something I'd like to see on Wish. How many people have got buyer's remorse?
Yeah.
Just don't underneath it.
now, Rachel, you went a bit mad this week,
Yeah.
didn't you?
You told me that people already had some of my ideas, like
That
the
is
bread.
true.
I was
Blame
like,
short ass. It's short ass's fault.
It is.
Now, usually it's Ishi that is a good friend of the show that goes completely bonkers. But this week, because firstly we have this,
Yeah.
Oh wow!
then we have this,
Hello.
and then we have
Fuck.
this,
What's that?
then we have this,
Actually, nothing.
A gift of nothing.
What the fuck?
and finally we have this. So let's talk about that first.
Sounds something you'd eat on a bush tucker trial.
That, to be fair, you could get £3.52 to look like Gene Simmons.
Mm.
Is that not like one ticket to like a rock star career though?
I'd say that were worth it for £3.52. I'm on board with that.
Imagine tongue in that. Imagine the blow up of that tongue. Ooh.
Oh god.
You'll be like my evening with James Martin all over again.
Another one of the pictures, obviously you can play the pranks on people where you stick like a nail through it, and obviously people go, "Oh god, you're sticking nails through your tongue."
I mean, yeah, if you want to go weird.
Mm.
God, Rachel, this ain't a weird show. Stop being weird.
What I like about that is they have to put in the description simulation.
Yeah, it's not actual.
It's as
Whatever
if we're not really here. We're all on a PS4 VR, and here's your stick pillow.
And he can't make his mind up what meat it is. Funny ham intestine, chicken legs.
Real
Or is it real fish?
It's for Christmas. You can't just get it any time of the year. It's specifically you have chicken wings on Christmas.
So it's turkey wing then.
Yeah. So
Made
it's
up.
just an anomaly of fishy, chickeny, funny, hammy anomaly.
Well, there's 13 pictures of it. God knows what the other 12 pictures are of.
I didn't look, to be honest. I thought,
Yeah.
I'll have that
Wow.
before anyone else nicks my idea.
It's
Well,
that,
33 figures.
it's that
Well,
description. That description's done me.
3D.
now,
They're really edging their bets.
What on earth is?
what the hell is this?
Right, this is apparently a roll holder stick moxibustion walnut tool massage. So
When
it's,
that clears it up.
I mean, it's a pair of glasses of sorts, but you have walnuts for eyes, but it's to clean the walnuts and not do anything for your eyes. So you're blind, but at least your walnuts are clean.
Is that? That's not what it is.
What the fuck?
I mean, look at it. It's in front of her eyes.
Finally, all
like-
these years I've had dirty walnuts.
Yeah, dirty walnuts for eyes. So get some massagers. I don't know what moxibustion is, but it's a word that apparently exists in the English language.
Looking it up now.
I mean, it's not even just mentioned once; it's mentioned like a bunch of times. Moxibustion.
It's mentioned at least 3 times by my count. That's children.
And
My
a
idea.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got to Moxie and it
I
came
count
up.
4, 5.
Traditional Chinese medicine therapy, which consists of burning dried mugwort.
Oh,
What's a
God.
mugwort?
What's a mugwort?
I don't know.
We're going-
I've got this horrible feeling. There's a link to it. If we keep questioning every weird word, we're going to be here till at least 11.
That's
It'll
fine
get
with me.
a countdown at least.
Yeah, that's
What's a
true.
mugwort?
That's true. We'll say we'll just put the Moxie Bush and Wikipedia article in the link in the comments.
Fine.
It looks long, dull, and lacking in comedic value.
Bit like your stand-up.
I was just going to say a bit like me there, but you beat me to it.
Now, this is the next one. Gift of nothing for the person who has everything.
Yeah. You have to. I would just suggest buying this for people that you hate. Like, nah, I don't like you. You're getting nothing for Christmas. It's like when you say to people, like, you've got no money. So it's like, what am I getting for Christmas? And you're like, nothing. There you go.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
just a pack of nothing for £3.
What I like about that is the amount of reviews, thus saying how many people have bought it.
5,000 nothings gone as gifts.
Well, Susie Frost said my mugwort is cured. Well, Susie,
Congratulations, Susie.
I'm sorry to hear that. Go and see a doctor.
I've just put in the chat the link to the Moxie Bush Wikipedia article. It's there for everyone now.
Awesome.
Yes, he has. Ain't he a good lad?
I live for admin.
And your last item is this.
Yeah, what?
A tri-way blunt smoker, essentially.
Like a
Like if you're
chicken's
like,
foot.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
smoke. You can smoke 3 joints at once because
yeah,
Or 5.
because
Five.
Why not?
getting high on one is not enough. So triple the fun. Get one of these. Get a hand wood bifurcated chew
that
wooden
is brilliant.
cigarette. It's
Wow.
not bad.
That
I like that.
That is
I
good.
just realised I fucked up slightly earlier. I forgot to give the points out for the singing round, which of course goes to Alex, who actually sung. Did you ever think your William Hague would get you 4 points?
Well, it won me a mobile phone once. It did.
Oh, it did. But I think in that one, the 4 points has to go to Rachel, who lost her mind. I think it'd be rude not to.
Does anyone else want to buy one of those 5-prong stoner things now? Because I know
Yeah,
I
I do. I do.
Yeah.
feet.
I'm
Chicken
game.
feet.
Yeah, if I want to buy this, that's what I'm buying. The chicken.
Bigger than you.
Not
The
the
funny-
bread.
Rude.
No, the funny
Rude.
ham intestine chicken.
Actually, saying that, you could get a bread, you could get a chicken, you could shred that one up and make a nice pillow chicken sandwich.
You got
Oh,
yeah.
worth
And then
doing.
once you finish, you can wipe your face.
Yeah, you can wipe your eyes, you can wipe your
Yes.
your walnuts.
Squeaky clean walnuts.
Aye.
Wow.
You're right, Flufferhorn. You're normally so unflappable.
I think we've killed him tonight.
I'm sorry.
Pronouns, Greg. Pronouns.
It's the walnuts got me. As they usually do. It reminds me of my evening with Paul Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah, he took his beard.
Oh, trust me, he gave it to me.
Okay.
Wow.
And I gave him my soggy bottom.
There's a lawsuit.
Yay!
I mean, what? I mean,
You should have expected that, Alex. Come on.
the
Our next round is...
What does that mean?
Jesus Christ, that's... Oh my god, I can't even put into words how bad that voice was. This
No
week's
offense.
word is caterwaul. You have to basically, out of these 3 options, figure out what that means. Is it A, a shrill / howling noise? B, a brand of medication around in the 60s? Or C, a brand of cement? And I beg your pardon?
I will go for caterwaul, and it is a shrill howling noise. made by cats when they're having a fight, because at the minute I'm being woken up by caterwauling roughly about 8 o'clock every morning by my cat, who's a complete wimp, who's getting the shit kicked out of him by the neighbour's cat called Bob, who owns everywhere around here apparently. So I have to then, when I'm hearing, and it sounds a bit like this, go, I wake up like, oh God, Bruce is getting his head kicked in. So I've then got to leg it downstairs and open the front door and shout, Bruce, and he comes in defeated, but like, should have seen the other guy. Yeah.
When he comes in, does he say, nice to see you?
No, but that was a nice unintended sub part of when you're trying to shout him in of an evening, trying to get him in. Go, Bruce, it'll be nice to see you.
Greg, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say that caterwaul is it's what Kate Bush used to do, isn't it? Just that's kind of, it's very similar to my Scooby Doo. I'll give you that. My Kate Bush. It's just.
You mean? Are you saying you can do a Kate Bush impression?
No, I can't do a Kate Bush impression. No, not with. I'm not wearing a floaty dress and I'm not dicking about in the woods.
Like my jealousy, too hard to read.
You're an octave too low. You need to take it up. You need to take it up an octave.
Yeah, show him how to do it, Greg.
No. No, I'm being a diva because of my pink hair.
Be Mr. Big Balls. Don't me. Come on, Mr. Big Balls. Prove your stuff.
No, A, I hate Kate Bush. B, no.
Wimp.
Yep.
Rachel and Ben, do you have any thoughts on this?
I was just going to guess, what was the third option? The cement.
Brand of cement.
Wall. I want to...
I
want to say it's a brand of medicine. Sounds like something you take for something, doesn't it?
You're saying what, sorry?
Caterwaul.
It caters to something. Caters to walls.
So you're saying C. Ben, what are you saying? A, B, or C?
I'm gonna say B. It sounds like something you take. I'm gonna take.
Greg, what are you saying?
Caterwaul for something.
I was going the first one. Sounds like cat.
You're going
fluff on.
Yes.
I've just seen Susie's comment, and yeah, you're absolutely right. She does.
Yeah. It's been bugging me all night, Flufferhorn, who you remind me of, and I've just realised a King Charles Spaniel. Dead ringer.
Well, Alex, you're absolutely right. That is a Scooby-Doo.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, and sit.
The world's gone mad.
I might just go with a bit impression, but I don't like.
Okay, and give me paw.
That's 4 points to you, Alex. Well done.
Wow. I mean, this show has really gone off the rails in 9 weeks.
Yeah, it really has.
That's Marcus says Diva Fever. Aruga.
Anyone that's just tuned in now,
we're sorry.
No,
we are very sorry.
It'll be better next week. Don't worry. He'll be back.
Hey, if you don't dye your roots,
no
Flufferhorn, this is your future.
Oh fucking hell! No. We have 10 minutes left, and the final round is what Ben is taking over, aren't you, Ben?
This is going to be a long 10 minutes.
A long 10 minutes.
It's a 2 truths, 1 lie. Because I've run out of stupid shit that I've done. Ben has given me 3 statements. Ben has given me 3 statements about himself, and you just have to figure out which one's true. So, Ben, is it?
All right. In my first panto, I played Sneezy, and one sellout show, I went to sneeze in character and hit my head on the table in the cottage set.
Is it B?
When I was younger, my uncle's dog knocked me over when she went to jump up at me.
Or is it C?
During the 2018 World Cup, when England beat Sweden, I was in the pub watching the game, and when Dele Alli scored to make it 2-0, everybody went crazy, and I got a beer shower. And for those who don't know, I am 4'6".
He's quite tall. So this one. Where were you?
I was in my first panto, so I was in Preston. Wow, I was in Preston at the Guildhall. Yeah, and my first panto. Yeah, it was good. Still remember it very well now.
Who else was in the cast? Was there anyone famous?
Well, I'm gonna get 6 of it to watch.
God, who was in the cast? Jimmy Cricket was our main cast lead that year.
Is that the guy from Pinocchio?
No, not him. We had
what year was the panto? Sorry,
it was 2014 to the 15 season.
Are you googling this, Alex?
Why are you still Scooby Doo?
Yeah, Lawrence.
Because this is the only one that sticks.
I was just looking to see whether or not Jimmy Cricket is still alive. If it corroborates the story, and he is. So.
He is. He is. Yeah. I went to go and sneeze in character, and when I went to sneeze, like it says there, I hit my head, and I was I had a really bad headache for the rest of the show. It was quite early on in the show. It was our first appearance, so that was fun.
Did anyone notice you hit your head, or were they focused on the other cast?
Yeah. When we went backstage, the rest of the dwarves, was on the scene with. They started pissing themselves as I went off, and then they asked if I was all right, and then
that's the correct response.
I was okay. My head was in agony the rest of the show. So
okay, just point out that Greg has switched from beer to red wine. You're going to have one hell of a thick head. So don't mix it, Greg.
No, you can go from beer to wine, and you're all fine. It's the other way around, and something else.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't go wine to beer. Don't go wine to beer. There's something that goes wrong. You can go one way, you can't go the other.
That's what she said.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this one,
I'll tear him up. You knock him in, Fluffer Horn. It's absolutely fine.
My uncle's dog's the German Shepherd, and it was quite big when it went up and jumped up at me, and it just bowled me over. Millie, the German Shepherd.
Are you gonna Google it, Alex?
That one's almost too boring to not be true.
I've also found one flaw in it. If it's a big German Shepherd and you're under 5 foot, how can it jump up at you?
Because it did. Because she had a mind of her own. Because she did. Trust me. It was a crazy, crazy dog.
And finally,
this one's self-explanatory, really. A dwarf surrounded by a crowd of a lot bigger people. You're going to get a beer shower. And it was an experience. I'll give you that, but I didn't care. We were going through to the semi-final of the World Cup.
To be fair, there wasn't a moment during that World Cup where I wasn't at some point covered in beer. So
that's not too far.
What minute during the game did Dele Alli score?
I think it was about 20. I think it was about 70th minute roughly. Because I know there wasn't that long to go. Yeah, it was about 70th minute. And we just went fucking berserk. Everyone in the pub.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
Alex, what are you saying is true?
Well, so is it one that's true or
you?
Two.
One true, yeah. 2 lies.
I'm gonna say.
Two truths, 1 lie.
Yeah.
One of them's a lie.
Wait,
okay.
On this one, or is that right, Ben?
No, it's 2 lies, 1 truth.
I'm going to go with the third one, the 2018, because that's such an obscure bunch of facts to have Googled up off of the top of your head, and such a mundane lot of events, and he was pretty close to with which minute that Ali did score. So I'm going to say that C is the truth.
Correct.
I think the dog one's true, despite the fact that the dog jumped up at him. I think that one's true because it's almost too boring. It's too boring not to be true. I think that's the dullest one out of all three.
I'm going to say A is true.
Oh, we're all different.
I'm trying to imagine a table and then his height. Wonk. That could probably work out better.
I'm going to say C's true. The Ben.
The truth is A.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, that is the truth. That did happen. And
Dang.
I had to take a lot of meds. I had to take a lot of tablets when I got back in the dressing room for the next show because it was a 2-day show. And honestly, I just didn't feel right at all. But I was all right for the second show. So
Damn.
So yeah, that was the truth.
Big circle on your head after that.
Yeah, I had a pretty big lump on my head. Literally, it was a solid table as well, right?
Yeah.
And it was just there in the middle of the set, and I was next to the table, and I went to sneeze, and I wasn't that far off the table, kind of thing, because it's quite a big table, and bang, I just felt it, and for a minute I just didn't know where I was.
Christ,
and I realised, what the hell? She's had her hair cut.
Now we've come to the end of the show. I'm going to get back into normal me. If I do any other...
That was you,
God.
George.
Where have you been?
Wow.
I know. Sorry I missed it. Was it a good show?
Yeah.
Well,
First one, yeah. Don't tell her that.
Good is not the word I'd use.
That's probably because you're on it, Greg.
Hey.
Most extravagant one so far, I'd say.
I was about to say, because we say beforehand that when Fluffer's going to be a right bet, I'm thinking, and the difference between usual is?
Yeah, so I've been a weirdest show, but just one last thing to do, which is to promote yourself. So even if it's just your social medias or whatever, show you can...
So with the dress on, looks like you're in steps. I'm a deeper shade of blue.
Hang on, which looks more steps, this or this?
All of it.
Not tights again. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
The tights are very much Wizard of Oz, to be fair.
Lord Sparkles has made his feelings known.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Piss off, George. Bring Flufferhorn back on.
So soon.
Waiting for a chance for Flufferhorn to go on.
Flufferhorn.
No, she's bound to do an accent that will be racist and get me banned.
You're going to say blacklisted then, and then thought better of it.
I do not wish to comment on that.
Fair enough.
Rachel, do you have anything to promote or?
Not a lot. This is actually one of the first kind of comedy shows or just comedy related stuff that I've done during
We're
lockdown.
so sorry.
But I did do like the 2 gigs that Greg had seen, and I was with him down in Sheffield.
We're so sorry.
I'll expect compensation after the show. No, I don't actually have a page to promote. Like, I probably might do something a bit more once we are let free, to be honest. After we've all got our jobs.
I mean, we have actually had a donation tonight, which...
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
yes!
From 5... We've got a donation from Roger Poulter, so thank you very much, Roger. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Roger.
Thanks, Rog.
Yeah. Short Ass, you got anything? Oh, I probably should say, the reason he's called Short Ass is because was it Wednesday night? We did a show together called
Booze at 10.
Booze at 10, and it got weird. Stuff happened.
Oh,
Can't explain why or what happened, but he ended up with that nickname. So, yeah, sorry, Alex, do you have anything to promote?
Did it ever get weird? Yes, I do. I have many things. So I'm guesting on Tuesday night on Den of Fools, which is Denzel's new streaming show. Tomorrow night is my regular panel show, Awkward Question Time, at 8:30. Normally at this point, I'd gesture to Greg to show his T-shirt, but he spilled something on it. not wearing
It's
it tonight,
Cub.
unfortunately. Yeah, it's okay. All right, Flufferhorn's gone now. Let it go. Let it go.
That's what Greg said.
And also debuting soon on the Who at Hoylake social medias and on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Alex Lean. You Can't Polish a Time Lord, which is comedians Alan Lear and Michael Legg try and argue the toss to save some Doctor Who stories that are often pilloried and hated on by the fandom from permanent deletion. Yes.
Oh, I'm going to check that out soon. And that has been that's pre-recorded, isn't it? That's
Yeah. That's not live. I'm not going to dash off and reapply my real hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have, I was so hoping that you'd forget about the wig and just go on. Yeah. Hang on, just a few more comments before we come to the other two. Daniel, I'm on next week. I feel underprepared. Yeah, you will be.
You are, mate. You are.
So you said, Greg, you owe Rachel a gig.
Rachel is very much on my people to book list for my very new comedy night.
You're trying to figure out how to go about without it sounding creepy. Rachel is on my radar.
Yeah, he already surprised me like earlier in the week because I forgot he was at one of the gigs I performed at, and he's like, "I've seen her twice," and I'm like,
I was there.
Yeah, you were in the background in that wig, just.
Greg,
sure, now I get some body and bounce.
I've done 4 online things this week. So this is my last one for this week, and I'm just gonna take it easy for a little while because, to be honest, I'm absolutely fucking knackered. So just follow me on @Greg Phillips Comedy on Facebook. Phillips has only got 1 L, and keep tabs for a brand new comedy night coming to the Clown in Chesterfield. Hopefully coming in May. I've had the meeting. I've got the acts booked. You know who you are.
Who are they?
So you know who you are, George.
I mean, great promoter here.
I mean, look, I'm trying to keep it under wraps because I don't want to get too excited because I know that when I get excited, things get cancelled. So, you know who you are. Keep tabs. It's going to be
very superstitious.
Well, Martin says, got a feeling there's going to be a restraining order coming to Greg soon. We all do. Yeah. Alex has moved into Sharon Osbourne.
Hello, Ozzy.
Ben, do you have anything to promote?
Nothing really much from last week's show or any other show for that matter. Apart from my weekly appearances on here, I'll be on Roger Poulter's Blue Suede News at some point in March. A couple more
We're
weeks.
so sorry.
I believe you're on in 2 weeks' time, I think.
Yeah, I'm on in 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. I'm writing new material all the time. I'm planning different stuff in the pipeline, so just stay tuned, really. And you might hear off me soon.
Well, after that very weird show, which, we can't really know what to say.
Oh, what's weird about it?
I mean, great first show for Rachel to do. Never done an online thing, and then here.
Yeah.
Really set the bar low. But I would very much like to thank my guests, Alex Lee, Rachel, Greg Phillips, and Ben Holmes. This has been Fun Night. Catch us next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.